Hi, I've just popped down to the greenhouse to open it right out because it's really hot in here and just give everything a bit of a water. It's just, where we've been away, everything's just, it's grown while we've been away, and room is running out quite fast. Everything is battling for the light, so I really need to get some stuff moved out, and there's a lot of trays of things that desperately need either putting out or potting up, but there's just no room. So once I've done this, I'm going to head up to the allotment and start prepping some more space to put things out, because I'm also lacking in prepared beds for things to go out, apart from the flower section. That's pretty much ready for everything to go out on there. So yeah, I also have a lot of dahlias that have been in boxes in the living room for a really long time. So I need to also unpack those, maybe get those in the ground today, because they're desperate to go out too. And the weather is so good at the moment. There's no reason to keep them back now. You know, it's not torrential rain like it was 2 weeks ago. So I need to get those out, and hopefully over the weekend, if I manage to get some space prepared today, then maybe we can start thinking about getting the tomatoes out at the weekend and making some room in the greenhouse for potting things up and sowing more stuff, because at the moment I really can't sow anything else until I've made space in here. So yeah, that's the plan for today, is make some space at the allotment, plant out the dahlias, and then hopefully we can start emptying the greenhouse over the weekend. So, well, I'll see you up there. So I've been up the allotment already and done some weeding, not as much as I'd hoped, because I discovered a lot of potatoes that needed to come out. I don't know if you remember, but if you've watched other videos, then on my newest plot that I got in, I think, November, has only ever had potatoes grown on it, and I don't think the last lot got harvested properly, because oh my goodness, they are just popping out everywhere. So I've just been out there and dug out the majority, and done a bit of other weeding as well, but they've got so many potatoes out the ground. And I also managed to get 2 of my courgette plants out. I took the 2 biggest, so hopefully they'll be okay. But I've just popped home to have some lunch, which I've done, and grab the ochre, because I want to get the ochre out this afternoon, and also just have a look at the dahlias, show you what I've got, and then they can be sort of the next job to do after the ochre is in the ground. So I've got this box here that's got some random bits in. These, I'm not sure, I might put these in a pot at home, so I don't think they're going up the allotment. And I've got these little ones for the bees. I've got some echinacea, which I don't know if that will do very well, but we'll give it a go. And then I've got 2 packets of these lovely white ones, again single flowers for the bees. This one is a packet of 2 Reset. Then I have got, I don't know if these are all like mixed up or what, Crazy Love, which I've grown before, and that is just gorgeous. Then I've got Edge of Joy, and then I've got 2 packets of My Love, which I've also grown before and is just gorgeous. And then I've got this vertebral as well. So I think all of those would go together really nicely. So this is my box of goodies from Farmer Gracie that has been living in my living room for quite some time. I've got this phylacterum, I think that's how you say it, Hewitt's double, which is beautiful, and it's just starting to sprout, so that definitely needs to go in the ground. And then in here I've got I think I've got 7 altogether of the cafe au lait, which are my absolute favourites. Then I've got these ones are for the bees. These are Happy Single Kiss. There are 6 of those in the box as well. And then dig deep. Then I've also got Bishop of Dover as well, which I've also got 6 of. So they need to go, and the singles I think I'm going to put in their own row up on the allotments, and then all the bigger sort of dinner plate types I'm going to give them their own row as well, I think. We'll see how it goes. I've also got some dahlias in the greenhouse currently, which I grew from seed. So they're a bit of a hit and miss surprise, those ones. So I don't know what they're going to look like. But yeah, these are the ones I want to try and get in the ground up the allotment first. And hopefully today, if not, then tomorrow. Right, so I'm back up the allotment now. I'll turn you around and see, well, show you what the plot looks like now after I've got all the potatoes out. So I've weeded the entire flower patch because this is absolutely covered in potatoes. So that's all out. This bed here that I planted up a while back looks to be doing really well. So lots popping out the ground now. Happy with that. I also weeded the potatoes a bit because there were rogue potatoes that I didn't plant popping up in the pathways, just like there is here on the squash patch. And I've done probably just over half of the squash patch as well, weeded and taken out the rogue potatoes. But I thought I'd stop there and maybe do the rest of that either tonight or over the weekend, because I really, really want to get this oca in the ground. Let's spin around here. Look at my poor sweet peas. They don't look too happy, do they? They need a big drink, I think. I might dig out the seaweed feed as well and start feeding stuff. I've got the oca to go in here. I'm just going to break it up a bit and add some manure and compost first. Right, I've got the bed prepped now, and because this bed here is a lot wider than the other one that I put the oca on here, I'm going to put the oca in and then put a row of lettuce down the side, so which are here and they are desperate to go out. So yeah, oca in first and then a row of lettuce down the side. Right, the oca is in. Some of it's just sort of peeping up through the ground, and now I'm getting the lettuces in. Just wanted to show you the roots on some of them. They look fantastic. Look at these, they look great, don't they? These have been growing in the container-wise, these large cell container-wise trays. I think it's 15 cells, is it? Yeah, they've been obviously doing really well in there. A nice surprise. Right, now that's done, I've just laid out all the dahlias, and I've got enough for nearly 2 beds, I think. So yeah, I'll show you what I've done with those. I haven't put them in yet, I've just laid them out. Right, that's all the larger dahlias in, the dinner plate types. One of them was the My Love dahlia. It's all rotten. Don't know if you can see that, but it's all rotten and squidgy. So I didn't put that one in. I got there was that odd cafe au lait which I put right at the top there, and so instead of putting it there, I've put it down on this corner here. So there'll be cafe au lait, one there, and then I think there's like 6 in that area there. But that's that done. I'm going to have to pack away because I've got to go to school, pick up my daughter. So I'm going to put these ones away for now. Right, back on the allotment for the 3rd time today. So yeah, school clubs are done, dinner's happened, and I'm back up on the plot with Graham and Nancy as well. So Graham is going to trim like the original half plot, because it needs doing every week at this time of year, because it just goes crazy really quickly. So he's going to do that for me. I'm going to dig up the rest of the rogue potatoes and then I think I'm going to try and get another bed of dahlias planted up. So exciting. I can't believe I'm able to do the dahlias. It's just, yeah, I'm really chuffed. So I'm going to try and get these rogue potatoes up as quick as I can. And as you can see, this is the squash patch, and they are just popping up all over the place. There's here, 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 here. There's more down there somewhere, and I think that's more right there as well. But I did do some of this section earlier on, so yeah. But yeah, there's a lot here, so I'm gonna get on with that right now. Right, that's the potatoes all dug out of this section, apart from this little bit here at the end of the bed, because I thought they were in the bed. I may as well just leave them there, because they are Cara potatoes, and Cara potatoes are one of my favourites. They're what I wanted to be planting this year, and I did order some, but when my order came through it was a different type of potato, so I didn't get them. So I'm just going to save this one little patch, but yeah, the rest of it is clear. Right, my next job is going to be to get all these dahlias in this bed here. That's the one that I planted up earlier on today. Graham is doing a good job of trimming the plot for me. And Nancy is finding bugs and stuff, aren't you?
Yeah.
Look how filthy you are. You're having fun?
Yeah.
Good. You got a beetle. You ready? Oh, it's upside down. There we go. Right, I've laid out all the remaining dahlias. So I've got these two, which were from the bed next to the shed here where I put the potato buckets. So they came out of that bed and they're gigantic. They ought to be split, I reckon, but I'm not gonna do it this year, just because yeah, just because. So yeah, dahlias, we're gonna have Edge of Joy, 2 randoms, then we've got 6 Bishop of Dover, 6 Happy Single Kiss, and then we've got 4 of the Minion White. And so they are, apart from the 2 big ones in the pots up there, they're all single dahlias to keep the bees happy. And they should make quite nice cut flowers too, I expect. Thank you, Nancy. Nancy's just got me a watering can of water out the water butts there. Thank you very much. Right, we're almost done now. I've got a few more dahlias to do, but we are going to have a hot chocolate break. So we're going to put the kettle on.
Well, start eating the marshmallows.
You're going to eat all the marshmallows?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, going to put the gilly kettle on. You use the chain on the bottom. That's it. Yum. So that's it. That's another bed full. All the dahlias are now in. Filled this one right up. So that's 2 whole beds of dahlias, which is really exciting. And then that means I've got this wider bed and then the narrow bed for the things that I've got in the greenhouse currently. there's not going to be enough room. Yeah, there's definitely not going to be enough room for all the flowers that I've grown on the flower patch. So yeah, I think I'm going to end up giving a few of those away. So, but that's it for us. We're going to just have our hot chocolate and toast some marshmallows, watch the sun go down, and that's it. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you want to. You don't have to, of course. But that's it from us. Bye bye.